Happy New Year. My name is Reverend Dr. Giovanni Arroyo, General Secretary of the General Commission on Religion and Race. The beginning of a new year is always full of excitement for new adventures, provides the opportunity to turn the page from a year that might have had different experiences connected to them. And for some of us, it's the continuation of work that fulfills our calling to create a more equitable and just church. So I want to share with you a few things upcoming this year that will help you get a glimpse of how your commission on religion and race will resource you. We will be sharing GCOR's framework of institutional equity of embracing the Imago Dei, the image of diversity, the image of equity, the image of inclusion. Throughout the year, we'll be creating resources that help us to engage this work logically and practically as a church that's committed to dismantling the systems of oppression that continue to cause harm to God's beloved children. We're expanding our Racial Justice and Prayer Action Challenge program this year with weekly thematic Bible study and worship planning resourcing that you can use from Juneteenth through July or any other time in the year. We are excited about our plans for our hybrid Facing the Future 2023 conference. This conference will be in October for those serving in cross-racial, cross-cultural, or multicultural ministry settings. Expect information to come out this spring about location and registration. We give thanks to God for our siblings in the Central Conference and our continued work with them. We are exploring our partnership with the European Central Conferences in the work of global migration as they continue to develop competent intercultural leaders. We will continue to resource the Democratic Republic of the Congo Central Conferences as they continue the anti-tribalism work. The Philippines Central Conference has been establishing their Conference Commission on Religion and Race Committees, CCORS. This June, we will host the first national orientation for CCORS in the Philippines with a contextualized GCOR ministry model and resources. But we are committed to continuing our educational resources for you. So we'll be making available small group book study guides that can engage topics of race, culture, community, leadership, and so forth. Some of the book study guides that we're developing are for books such as White Too Long, Tempered Resilience, How to Fight Racism, and so forth. We are also going to be developing and promoting cohort experiences for people serving and leading specific ministry settings. These cohorts will provide space to be among leaders in exploring those ministry settings, but also having support with them. More information will be available this spring. We are approximately planning to provide 6 online courses that will be for an individual, and some of them will be for groups. These courses will be on equity, intercultural competency, allyship, intersectionality, and these are just a few of the themes that we are planning. Friends, these are just a few of the resources we have been working on for this year. So I invite you to check out our Facebook page, our 2 Hub webpage, which is our resource place, visit our GCOR website, and continue to read our monthly newsletter. It is our commitment to make practical resources for you. And GCOR will not resist and rest in its work of challenging and equipping the church to complete its unfinished agenda of dismantling racial discrimination. Friends, I invite you to recommit yourself to be a leader who will build a beloved community and lift your voice to denounce the systems, policies, and practices that hinder access to God's table of grace. God's table of justice, God's table of equity, God's table of love, God's table of shalom.